Introducing the African Diaspora News Channel app, your gateway to stories that's overlooked by the corporate mainstream media.
And we serve as the voice to the global Black community.
Again, we got Dr. Candace Matthews.
A lot of these documents, looking at.
We are committed to informing and educating through the power of media.
This country is supposed to be about the land of the free for all. It has not been free for Black people, and we are tired.
With our platform, we're helping to end injustice by exposing it.
Join us in standing for excellence in journalism and serving our community. Download the African Diaspora News app today.
Dumelang Afsheni Ralocha Remadekwa Nesan Bonani. Hello everyone. My name is Naledi Mfoloe and it is my absolute pleasure to welcome you to the latest edition of the African Diaspora News channel, where we unravel the stories that shape our world and our communities. Today we dive deep into the currents of information, from the pulse of politics to the heartbeat of entertainment. We've got it all covered, so please stay tuned for a news experience like no other. Today we delve into a statement that has echoed across political and social circles, actually igniting intense discussions and evoking a range of emotions. Now, the words of Julius Malema, leader of South Africa's economic freedom fighter, a powerful message of resilience and defiance. Let's have a look.
You will never defeat the power of a Black nation. No one can defeat the power of a Black nation. Not even the army can defeat a power of a Black nation. No army can defeat a Black nation. We defeated apartheid. We will defeat you. Let me tell you, I hear all of you saying we are promoting violence. We are not promoting violence. We are the most peaceful organization. We fight in parliament. We fight in the courts. Every time we fight, we are met with violence. When we fight intellectually, they bring bouncers to beat us up. No one opens a case against them. When we protest and say to them, you are rigging the elections, they bring the army. No one opens a case against them. We're not scared of war. Neither are we scared of violence. We're not scared of a violent state.
Now, I must say, right, that this video encapsulates a critical intersection of historical struggle, contemporary politics, and the ongoing quest for justice and equality in South Africa. Malema's statement references the historical struggle against apartheid, which is a system of institutional racial segregation and discrimination that oppressed millions of Black South Africans for nearly 5 decades. Now, the apartheid era was marked by brutality, systematic racism, and relentless fight by Black South Africans and their allies for freedom and equality. Now, eventually, dismantling of apartheid happened in the early 1990s, which stands as a testament to the power of collective action and the relentless spirit of a Black people. Malema's declaration that no army can defeat a Black nation echoes the resilience of those who fought against apartheid and champions the continued fight against perceived injustices. Now, his statement is a critique of current socio-political dynamics in South Africa, where allegations of electoral malpractice and the use of state power to suppress dispute are not uncommon. The context here is crucial. In many instances of protests and civil unrest, there is a perception that the state disproportionately targets Black protesters, while white individuals or groups face a different set of consequences. Now, this perception feeds into broader discourse on systematic inequality and the racial double standards within the justice and law enforcement systems. Now, as we know, protests are a vital component of democratic societies. They are a means of citizens to voice grievances, to demand accountability, and actually push for systematic change. In South Africa, protests have been instrumental in shaping the nation's political and social landscape. However, the increasing of responses to protests, especially those led by Black communities, raises significant concerns about the health of the country's democratic ethos. When Malema speaks of protests being met with the army, he highlights a troubling trend where state power is often used to suppress rather than engage with dispute. This dynamic not only undermines the legitimacy of democratic processes, but also intensifies societal divisions and perpetuates a sense of oppression among already marginalized groups like the Black people. Now, for Malema and many of his supporters, I think the call for transparency and accountability in elections is intertwined with a deeper demand for systematic change. The failure to investigate such allegations thoroughly or the dismissal of these concerns actually contribute to a sense of injustice and reinforces the belief that maybe the system is skewed against us, Black people. Now, addressing Malema's point about differential treatment in legal proceedings, I do think that it's essential to examine the broader context of racial inequality in South Africa. Despite the end of apartheid, many structural inequalities still persist. The legacy of apartheid continues to influence many aspects of South African life, including the justice system, where disparities in treatment and outcomes remain very prevalent. In conclusion, Julius Malema's statement resonates as a powerful call to action and reflection. It emphasizes the ongoing struggles for justice and equality in South Africa and serves as a reminder of the resilience that has brought the nation this far. While his rhetoric may be controversial, the issues he raises are real and demand a collective attention and action. As we navigate these complex issues, let's reaffirm our commitment of democratic principles, transparency, and equality. By addressing these concerns, I believe that we are fostering a culture of accountability and inclusivity. We can move forward to realizing the ideals of a truly just and equitable society. Now, with that being said, let's engage in the comment section, shall we? We want to hear from you. What are your thoughts in regards to this? And while you're at it, please give this video a thumbs up. That's it from me. Till we meet again.